Title: El Paso just got a tad more peaceful. U.S. officials playing real-life superheroes score another win. TLDR. El Paso community breathes a sigh of relief as a major human smuggling ring gets busted, showcasing the power of investigative journalism in the process. Bravo, U.S. officials. Question remains: how can we tackle this issue more effectively? Wake up and smell the justice, folks! Your humble correspondents at Turned Up News are back with another scoop of the day, this time bringing you some major action from El Paso. No, it's not another Chihuahua race, we're talking about a story with some real gravitas here. The U.S. officials have announced a series of arrests and indictments in a high-profile human smuggling case. Now, isn't that some spicy news to start your day? You've got to hand it to those undercover agents and investigators who made our streets safer and our hearts a bit lighter. It's a real-life law and order episode happening right here, except no one is yelling objection or ripping up evidences in dramatic fashion. At least not that we know of. Yet. Now, for the big picture stuff. You know, the part that makes you pause and say, whoa, that's deep. This massive crackdown not only signifies a win for justice, but also underscores the importance of investigative journalism. The very type that makes our community a better place to live, work, and play detective, apparently. But let's step back for a moment and think. If these are the cases we are uncovering, how many more are lurking under the radar? It's like looking at the tip of an iceberg, wondering what lies beneath the surface. Yes, it's scary, but it's also a chance for us to question and, ultimately, push for change. Of course, here's where we put on our big serious news agency hats and say, none of this is meant to provide any sort of advice, legal or otherwise. We're here to keep you informed, entertained, and just a bit on your toes. In the end, the question is not just about applauding the commendable work of our officials but also about how we, as a community, can proactively be a part of the solution. After all, wouldn't it be awesome if these kinds of stories became a thing of the past, like bell bottoms or people saying YOLO? So, Turned Up fam, what do you think? How can we contribute to make our world safer and more just? How can we ensure that everyone has the right to live, work, and play without fear? Let's get this conversation rolling. Disclaimer. This article is not intended to provide legal advice or any sort of recommendations. It's purely for informational and entertainment purposes only. Please consult a professional for any advice.